and good evening, and welcome into Willard High School for this BCSN Erie broadcast of Boys Division IV District Basketball. And as always, this matchup brought to you by Dewey Furniture and Carpet. Two teams looking to advance on their season. Second game here tonight. In the first game, Lucas, the 5 seed, defeated the number 1 seed, South Central Trojans. But tonight, in the second contest, it's the Margaretta Polar Bears and the Norwalk St. Paul Flyers. And Margaretta is your 2 seed. Norwalk St. Paul is your 3 seed, so they got through their respective games. Margaretta had to win a game against a Firelands Conference opponent, Plymouth, to get into the districts here at Willard, and Norwalk St. Paul took the bye and then beat Crestline in overtime. Big shot by Scotty Adelman sent that game into overtime. Take a look at the starting lineup as the public address announcer is mentioning some of them players right now. And St. Paul, again, they're led by the Winslow twins. Both of them reached the 1,000-point mark this year. So, 2 kids you got to very much watch out for. Of course, their father, Jeff Winslow, is coach at Monroeville, assistant coach at Western Reserve to Chris Sheldon, also the head coach at Huron for a while. So the kids grew up in the gym. They got good knowledge of the game of basketball. And they are, 2 people you got to slow down if you're Margaretta. On the St. Paul side for defense, they're going to really concentrate on Jake Leibacher. Leibacher, obviously 6-foot junior. He has had a fantastic season this year. Take a look at the starting lineups. First for Norwalk St. Paul, they will start number 5, Adam Baker. He is a 6-foot senior. For Margaretta, they start number 3, 6'1" sophomore, Cameron Sosa. For Norwalk St. Paul, 6'2" senior, Scotty Adelman. Scotty will be headed to Tiffin University next year to play baseball. For the Margaretta Polar Bears, 6-foot junior wearing number 4 will be Nathan Schaefer. Good look there at Coach Mike Smith. Coach Smith set a milestone this year, one that not many people have accomplished, 400 coaching wins on the season. He is now at 410. He needed 6 to get to 400. He's at 410. Also for Norwalk St. Paul, number 21, Nick Winslow, 6'2" senior. Number 10 for Margaretta, 5'11" senior will be Spencer Michael. For Norwalk St. Paul, 6'3" junior, wearing number 23, Caden Maxwell. For Margaretta, 6-foot junior, number 20, Jake Leibacher. And rounding out the starting lineup for both teams, for Norwalk St. Paul, 6'2" senior, number 30, Nate Winslow. And for Margaretta, 6'2" junior, Ben Palomo. So, an underclass starting lineup here for Margaretta. Sophomore, 3 juniors, and a senior. Of course, they'll be without Mitch Rafe-Snyder, who blew out his knee in the football season. He certainly would make a big difference. He is all set to go to Army to play football. On the other hand, St. Paul, they start 4 seniors and a junior, the only junior being Caden Maxwell. The coaches are Mike Smith of Norwalk St. Paul, and the Margaretta Polar Bears are coached by Steve Keller. Tonight's tip-off is brought to you by North Shore Running Store at 178 East Market Street in downtown Sandusky, offering a complete line of top brand running and walking shoes, apparel, accessories, gait analysis, and nutritional items. NSRS, we run this town, and St. Paul controls the tip. They will have the first offensive possession. I look for a little more scoring here in this other district semifinal. In our first contest, it was 12-6 at halftime. Adam Baker alone, 3 in and out. Good box out down there by Spencer Michael. And ahead Margaretta goes. Margaretta likes to shoot that 3. Little jump hook inside is off the mark. by Ben Palomo. Winslow throws in the corner, and it's stolen away. Coming out of there with it. Kick in the lane, going up with the layup and put it up and in is Jake Leibacher. Leibacher with the game's first 2 points. St. Paul 1 offensive possession and 1 turnover right now. Baker thought about the open 3. Baker drives, bounces inside, and it's a turnover again on St. Paul. Margaretta wants to pick up the pace and run. Kicked outside and off of Leibacher's head. Leibacher, it looks like Nate Winslow draws the defensive assignment on Leibacher. Sosa foul line right extended, kicked 3-pointer off the mark by Nathan Schaefer, cleared out of there by the Flyers. Baker open again, corner 3, this one off the mark. I was watching Adelman pregame, and he was knocking them down from the corners. Had 2 good looks there. Again, with St. Paul, it's kind of a pick your poison with 2 District 6 first-teamers and a District 6 second-teamer inside. Jump shot won't go. Out of bounds, though. That was Palomo inside. The ball rolled off the foot, I believe, of Caden Maxwell, however, and it will be Polar Bear basketball, deep sideline. St. Paul looking to deny there, and eventually out top it goes to Cameron Sosa. Sosa's trying to work on Maxwell. Jump shot is blocked out of there by Maxwell. Little jump hook. Kick to Scotty Adelman. Adelman going to pull up on the baseline, and his jump shot is perfect. Scotty Adelman with a little fadeaway there. Gets the Flyers on the board, and we're tied at 2. And the game has kind of started like that first contest. Teams kind of feeling each other out right now. These teams did play the last game of the regular season for both teams at Norwalk. It was a 1 o'clock makeup game on Saturday. St. Paul win that one 51-37. Leibacher drives, reverses up and in. So Jake has 4, and excuse me if I call him Nick. I've watched his brother play for so many years. He was such a fine player at Margaretta. And right now they are really denying Nick Winslow the basketball. Nate gets it down in the lane. Nate's jumper won't go. Caden Maxwell, though, gets the offensive rebound. Loose on the floor, and Adelman's going to run it down. Adelman open 3, off the mark. St. Paul crashing the glass. Maxwell into Nate Winslow, and Nate Winslow puts it up and in. And we're tied at 4. And they're going to get a foul on Nate Winslow. Nate thought he beat Leibacher to the spot. Inbounding will be Schaefer. And he'll get it to Leibacher. Leibacher out between the circles, even pumped a 3, but then decided better. Halfway through this opening quarter, tied at 4. There's an open 3. That one off the mark by Cameron Sosa. And back the other way quickly goes Adelman inside to Maxwell. Nobody guarding Caden, and Caden puts it up and in. Maxwell with his first 2, 3 Flyers with a bucket apiece, and St. Paul leads 6-4. Leibacher going to take it down the lane. Jump shot won't go. Nate Winslow gets the rebound, and he's going to race it the other way. Nate spins in the lane. There's an open 3 from Baker off the mark. Margaretta going to rush it ahead. Bounce pass, loose off the knee of Sosa, and the other way quickly comes Adelman. Adelman in the lane, tries to draw contact. He gets his own rebound. Ball loose on the floor, and we're going to get a tie-up and a jump ball. See, alternating possession rule will go Margaretta's way. First tie-up here of the contest. 2:59 to play opening quarter. Winner advances to the district final against Lucas on Friday night. If it is Margaretta, we will have that game on BCSN. Leibacher going to shoot the three off the mark. Both teams a little bit cold here in the early going. Nick Winslow stripped to the basketball. Coming out of there with it is Spencer Michael. Michael down the lane. He puts it up and in. And we are tied at 6. And so far, Nick Winslow has not attempted a shot. The defense inside, they're going to get a foul on Leibacher. On Jake, that will be his first, team's first. Adelman was in the act of shooting. And again, if they keep face guarding Nick Winslow, this man here at the free throw line, Scotty Adelman, going to be a very important piece. Very good free throw shooter for Norwalk St. Paul. Leads the team at 66.5. He averages 11.9, and Scotty puts him up and puts him in as he gets both. St. Paul back out 8-6. Again, it would appear like St. Paul playing on defense other than Spencer Michael now on the outside on the perimeter. High hand with just a foot outside the three-point line. Jake Leibacher is going to tie the contest. Leibacher has 6 and back even 8 apiece. Adam Baker on the drive. Baker can't get it to go, but he follows his own shot and puts it up and in. Baker's first 2. 4 of the 5 starters have scored. You wouldn't think it'd be Nick Winslow as he averages 21.5 points a game for Norwalk St. Paul, but again, hasn't attempted a shot yet. Inside, jump hook won't go. Good defense by Caden Maxwell on Ben Palomo. Baker open 3 off the mark. Going to be kicked ahead. Nick Winslow knocks it down into Adelman. Adelman's jumper in the lane is up and in. Flyers by 4, 12-8. So that's one of the things Caden Maxwell does. He blocks a lot of shots. Drive by Palomo won't go. St. Paul coming back the other way. Bounce to Baker. Baker bounce in the lane. Nice to Maxwell, and Maxwell puts it up and in. St. Paul by 6, 14-8. Inside 30 seconds to go here. Opening quarter. St. Paul has scored 6 straight to get it to that 14-8 margin. Margaretta's led by 2 twice. And now Leibacher with it's going to get a high screen. Maxwell's going to come out on him. Kick, wide open 3. This one off the mark. And with that, the buzzer is going to sound. 1 quarter in the books here from the Willard Division 4 district. Right now, it's Norwalk St. Paul 14 and Margaretta 8. Bears will start the second quarter with the basketball. St. Paul has substituted Adam Baker out, Caleb Schwann in. 14-8, certainly wasn't a perfect quarter for St. Paul by any means. But having said that, they lead by 6. They hit some big shots. There's Nick Winslow trying to make a pass inside. Spencer Michael on the bounce, and Caden Maxwell with the hustle play knocks that away. St. Paul just a little bit quicker right now, making that extra pass too on the offensive end. And it looks like starting lineup, the jumper by Spencer Michael off the mark. Right now it's 6 from Leibacher and 2 from Michael. Adelman open 3, back of the rim, no. Caleb Schwann fighting for it, offensive rebound and the stick back. Caleb Schwann, and the Flyers have Margaretta doubled up right now, 16-8. Leibacher guarded by Schwann now. And again, Margaretta right now just cold. Nathan Schaefer air ball from 3, and I think Coach Keller wants to talk to his team. I had heard the message he had tried to send to him at the quarter break. Said, fellas, this is a district semifinal game. You've got to step your game up here. And right now, a couple of the Polar Bears struggling a little bit on the offensive end. While we have this timeout, we'll tell you that tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Sandusky Door and Hearth, the area's most trusted garage door professionals. That's Sandusky Door and Hearth. 6:52. Coach Keller had a defense drawn up that he wanted. Looks like they're coming out a little, well, looks like they were showing a 1-3-1. St. Paul, a tough team. They've got 3 outstanding guards who can control the basketball. Nate Winslow gets it in the lane. Nate's partially blocked, but he gets his own rebound. Loose on the floor, taken out of there by Jake Leibacher. Leibacher goes and misses the layup. And it's going to be kicked out of bounds by Margaretta. As that might kind of tell you the type of day that the Polar Bears are having. Leibacher, it was contested. And now Margaretta goes a little 2-2-1. Nick Winslow shares to Caden Maxwell, and Maxwell puts it up and in. St. Paul 4-0 run here to start this quarter, and they lead 18-8. Margaretta needs a hoop in a bad way. Caleb Schwann draws the defensive assignment on Spencer Michael. And right now, St. Paul just kind of backing off all the other players not named. And here's a steal by Adelman. Adelman's going to take it Euro step. He's going to have it blocked, and they're going to get a foul. And let's see who they get the foul on. Let's see. Foul is going to be on Nathan Schaefer. And it looks like Scotty Adelman needs a perfect 2 of 2 at the line. I'm going to try and give the Flyers a lead of a dozen. 3 of 3 for Adelman. He has 7. Palomo out of the game, into the contest. Returning is Cameron Sosa. Second free throw by Adelman is up and in, and Coach Keller going to use another timeout. As I think after jumping into that 2-2-1 defense and St. Paul beating it pretty much with ease and getting a layup at the other end, that Coach Keller has decided maybe that's not his best approach. Like I said, St. Paul with 3 very good guards. They are going to be a hard team to pressure. And 2 of those guards being 1,000-point scorers, Nate and Nick Winslow. I look in my box here, and the Winslows have a combined 2 points between them. Again, both 1,000-point scorers. So That kind of gives you an idea about where the focus is for Margaretta, but who is stepping up for Norwalk St. Paul. And having said that, Nick and Nate Winslow both are playing extremely, extremely unselfish basketball right now. So 5:40, St. Paul, they're excited to be out there right now. Margaretta is going to bring out Cameron Sosa, Nathan Schaefer, Caden Orshowski, Spencer Michael, and Jake Leibacher. 2 team fouls on Margaretta, 1 on the Flyers. And they're going to leave that shot open for Cameron Sosa if he wants it. They're even backing off of Leibacher right now. They're going to take their chances not to get beat in the paint, and that jumper off the mark by Schaefer. Kicked ahead, Nate Winslow. Winslow in the lane, no, but it's tipped up and in by Caleb Schwann. Wow, Schwann all in one motion. And the Flyers by 14 at 22-8. Leibacher now draws a double team. They're going to leave Leibacher open. His 3 is short. Offensive rebound, in it goes to Leibacher. He can't get the bucket, but he does draw the foul. And let's see, foul is going to be on Nick Winslow. It'll be his first. Nick has 1, Nate has 1. We look up Nathan Schaefer with 1 and Jake Leibacher with 1 for Margaretta. Leibacher to the free throw line. First one up, first one in. Palomo enters the game. Schaefer exits. Second toss is good, so that stopped a 14-0 run by the Flyers and gets the score to 22-10. Schwann goes down the lane, can't get it to go, and coming out of there with it's going to be Palomo. Kick, Palomo thought about the 3. Instead, Palomo takes it inside, has it blocked by Scotty Adelman. St. Paul again lengthy at that guard position. Spencer Michael open 3, and Spencer Michael buries it. Michael now has 5, 8 from Leibacher, 5 from Michael. 22-13, and Nick Winslow gets trapped there right in front of the Polar Bear bench and is able to throw it off of one of the Margaretta defenders. So St. Paul's largest lead was 14. Down to 9 right now, halfway through the second quarter. High screen, ball's kicked and recovered, however, by the Flyers. Nick Winslow thinks about the 3. Instead, he's going to take it down the lane, makes the beautiful pass to Caden Maxwell. Maxwell with 8 now. And Maxwell been a difference maker here. St. Paul getting a lot from Maxwell and Caleb Schwann today. Schwann has 4 and Maxwell has 8, 24-13. Leibacher in the lane, gonna kick it, open 3, that one off the mark. Palomo gets the rebound, however, out to Leibacher. Leibacher goes, reverse layup, can't get it to go, but they're gonna draw the foul on Caleb Schwann. Jake's been backing off of that perimeter jump shot and attacking the basket. Jake's free throw is up and in. St. Paul 4 of 4 from the free throw line, and Margaretta 3 of 3 right now. Adam Baker comes in, Caleb Schwann exits. And Leibacher completes the pair. It's back to a 9-point game. Clock ticking down to 3 minutes. Margaretta picking up full court man here. Scotty Adelman being guarded by Leibacher. And now they're going to switch. Leibacher's going to take Nate Winslow. St. Paul running a little bit of clock here. Margaretta reaches in and comes up with the steal, but St. Paul steals it right back. Adelman pull up, foul line jumper, no. And Leibacher comes out of there with it. Leibacher kicks, Michael three, air ball. Out of bounds, St. Paul basketball. Spencer got a look he liked, but just was really flat with that jump shot. So 24-15. Baker's going to come down 2-on-1, bounce to Maxwell, and Maxwell is going to have the basketball stripped out of bounds. A couple of the Margaretta student fans yelling, "I disagree," very politely disagreeing. Official gets a kick out of it, and St. Paul to inbound underneath their basket. Again, Nick Winslow yet to attempt a shot, and now he does. That one off the mark. Michael into the forecourt, going to kick it to Leibacher. Leibacher spins in the lane, jump shot won't go, and going to get a foul. And I believe the foul is going to be on Nathan Schaefer. Coach Keller doesn't think so. And with that, St. Paul going to take a timeout. And with that timeout, Coach Keller out on the court having some discussion with the official. Actually, a discussion would mean the official was saying something, but Coach Keller was getting all the talking in there. St. Paul leads by 9, 24-15. This quarter's kind of slowed down a little bit. 14-8, it started out pretty quick, but we've had just about as many points from the free throw line as we've had from the basket. After a 14-8 first quarter, these teams shooting it pretty well from the free throw line, both of them 4 for 4. So St. Paul going to inbound the basketball. Margaretta picking up full court. Ahead to Baker, 2-on-1. Baker goes down the lane, shoots it too hard, but a long rebound out to Adelman. Nobody going to guard him, and he drains the three. Scotty Adelman, he's got 11. St. Paul out by a dozen again, 27-15. And again, St. Paul's had no problem beating that press. They haven't finished at the basket very well, but boy, they're scrapping it, going to get the offensive rebounds and creating second possessions. They're going to get Adam Baker on the foul. Baker not arguing it. Fourth team foul on the Flyers, and Spencer Michael going to step to the free throw line and shoot two again. Spencer short on that one. Got to get his legs into his shot right now. Spencer and Jake got all the points for the Polar Bears. Michael's second toss is up and in. So 10 for Leibacher, 6 for Michael. Spencer going to check out of the game. Into the contest, going to be Colson Beal. And again, showing that 2-2-1. Lob ahead. Kick to Nate Winslow. Nate gets it in the lane and now kicks it back out. St. Paul going to reset up the